Morning, friends. It's day 6 with no power. I just lit this lantern. It's 6:30 in the morning. I had my alarm set for 6, but I hit snooze a few times. It was not the greatest night. May's got up for a bit. Effie got up for a bit. My fan, that little dollar store fan, stopped working. And I know when the kids go to school today, I'm going to take it easy today. I'll get the main stuff done, but I'm taking a nap. I can already feel it. I think I'm going to go start that Coleman stove coffee maker. But yeah, I'll have to light the other lantern out there because the house is dark. It's dark. And I got to get the kids up in about a half hour. So they got to see what they're doing when they get ready for school. So yeah, I'm going to go get that coffee brewing. I'll be right back. It took like 15 friggin' minutes to get that propane tank on there. I don't know what the heck was going on. I've changed them umpteen times. But I just got this going, and it's 6:15, there's 6:47, so, oh God. Anyways, I'm going to brew this. I'm going to go wake the kids up. I probably won't have my first cup of coffee till they hit the road, but this takes about 15 minutes to actually brew a pot of coffee anyways, so we'll see. All right, there's the kids. Maybe I feel like cussing. No, I don't. And the bus. My oh gosh, I can't even talk. My pot of coffee is just about done brewing. Have a good day at school, you guys. Love ya. Yeah. I'm gonna go turn the generator on and plug in my freezer in the porch. We rotate this generator between the two freezers and the fridge, so everything is still frozen and everything, but I want to plug the freezer in first today, so let me get it rocking and rolling. Right, well, I got the wood fire going. I had to get some dry wood down in the basement because there wasn't very many coals, and I threw a bunch of dryer lint in there, and off she went. But I just brought in some wet wood from outside. It's not like, it's dried out, but it's just, it was raining yesterday. I'm gonna throw that in on top. Brought in my glorious pot of coffee. I'm gonna have a big old fat coffee, but I'll put the wet wood in a minute, because that dry wood will burn down like nothing. But the boys are still sleeping. I am going to get Maze up and get him ready for school, and I'll drop Evie off along the way. And then, yeah, I'll have a day to myself. I'm so looking forward to it. All right, friends. I just got done trying a really short, well, it's about a 5-minute video. I'm going to try to upload to you guys when I go to town today. I don't know whether it's going to work or not, but it's worth a shot just because I miss you guys, and I just want, for people that don't see me on Facebook or Instagram or my community posts on YouTube, just so they don't think I'm ignoring them or not responding to them. That's what I just did. But I can hear Evie up there. He's not crying, but he's jabbering up there, so I'm going to go get him up. This coffee is glorious. It really is. Really is. I'm saving the rest of that coffee in the pot because I can just warm it up on the wood stove. I'm going to shut those drafts though, because I don't need it scorching hot in here. But I'll go get the boys up here shortly, and I'll meet you back. I don't know, in a little bit. Friends, I'm in town now. I just dropped Maze off to school. There's a police car parked in that ring parking lot, and I'm scared he's scoping out things. I'm like, my plate and everything's all legit and stuff, but it's just a beat up old van. But he's gone now. I'm thinking, ooh, gosh, is he gonna tell me? But no, he's gone, so that's good. But the girls have gone to school, and Maze has gone to school. I'm gonna stop to Dad's though, because I want to plug in the kids' tablets again. I know it's kind of silly because they don't really need that, but let me tell you, last night they had their tablets. There's no internet or anything, but they have puzzles on there and a few games. And boy, did that make for a nicer evening. Not that it's been bad evenings trying to do other things, but it just gave me a little break, to be honest. Of trying to entertain and trying to encourage them to use their imaginations more. They're pretty good at using their imaginations, but after a few days, they're like, ah. So, anyways, I'm going to stop over there. I'm going to plug them in. I'm not going to stay. I'm going to tell them I'll come in around 2 and have a little visit then and pick up the tablets. I just want to get home and do nothing. I'll rotate the generator to the downstairs freezer and the fridge and maybe do some dishes. Almost sounds like a regular day when I do have power. But yeah, just I'm tired. It was not a terrible night. Just Maze was up a couple times and Evie was up, and I didn't have my little rinky-dink dollar store fan. I did find my rechargeable fan though, so I might plug that into the truck tonight. I just know that doesn't last all night, which is disappointing. But anyways, let's head over to Papa's for a minute. All right, friends. Well, I'm at Dad's. I'm not staying too much longer. I took those clothes that were upstairs on those clotheslines and put them in the dryer because they were almost dry, just for another 10 minutes or so. But he's getting his stuff out for a smoothie. Looks like he has celery, grapes, apples, pineapple, strawberries, and spinach. Tasty, tasty. And he has beets. He has beets too to go with it. That'll make it a pretty color. Just like a prayer, no one can take me there. Just like a news to me, you are a mystery. Just like a dream. I just got to the gas station. Don't you hate it when there's a really good song on? I haven't heard Like a Prayer in so long. I want to sit here and car dance before I pump my gas, but yeah, I gotta go get some gas and then head home. Don't you go messing with my heart again. Don't you go messing with the situation critical. Oh, it's critical. Oh, yeah. I love Platinum Blonde. Seriously. Love them. I'm just in the Tim Hortons parking lot, like the little Tim Hortons, just out by the highway. And I remembered it's friggin' garbage day. I'm hoping my teenager caught the bus. Is another thing. He was awake when I left. But I have to get home to take the garbage out. And I would have got him up earlier or told him to get up earlier if I had remembered. So I'm going to stop to Tim Hortons. I'm not going to get myself a coffee because I had a coffee this morning and I have all that coffee at home. But I think I'm going to get Sarita a bagel and just a medium coffee or something and just drop by that to her while it's hot. And then I can try to get that garbage out. And I need to rotate the generator, like the plug, to plug in the fridge or the freezer downstairs. And I got that other bag of laundry there from Dad, so I'll have 3 garbage bags of laundry to fold. And yeah, I've got to figure out what I'm going to do for supper too. I don't know yet, but we'll figure out something. Right, I'm home. It's like 9:36 or something. I'm just bringing over Sarita's bagel. I got her a breakfast sandwich too. They had 2 for $5, so I ate one, and she can have the other one with her bagel and a coffee. And then I'll go over and try to get some of that garbage out. So, yes. All right, guys. Well, it's 20 after 10. I just completed a bunch of chores. That's what I did. I brought Sarita over her stuff. I chatted with her for a minute. I said I can't stay, but I'll come back over later on this evening. Just because I'm always paranoid we'll miss the garbage. So she had a couple of garbage bags in her house. I brought those out. And I brought our garbage out. Cleaned out the bottles and stuff that were in my van too. So gold star for that one. And I got a chance to talk to some of the people in the neighborhood. If they drove by, they'd stop and see how we were making out, and I'd ask the same and just chit-chat a minute. It was really kind of nice. And I switched the generator plug from the freezer in the porch, because that's been on for almost 3 hours, to the kitchen fridge, and I'll put that on for a few hours. Then I'll put it to the deep freezer down in the basement. It's just for that one I gotta actually get the generator moved, because the plug isn't, like, it's a long extension cord, but we need to put it out front of the house, whereas right now it's out back of the house or side of the house. Yeah, flushed the 2 toilets, filled up another bucket of water. I just set it at the bottom of the steps out there. Next time I go up or somebody goes up, they can bring it up. But yeah, getting things done. I have another log I can throw there in the fire. Just to keep the hot coals in there. It's not like a blaring fire, but there's a lot of hot coals in there. And yeah, but I think right now I'm just gonna sit and take a little break. That was a lot of exertion, but it's stuff that needed to get done, and I could do it in a fraction of the time that I could if all the kids were home, that's for sure. But yeah, I'm excited I got the garbage out. That always makes me happy. I say garbage, but we have more recycle bags than garbage bags, but that's all out. There was some in the garbage bin out there. There was a couple bags in the shop because the garbage bin was full. Oh, I think I forgot a couple in a garbage can out back of the garbage bin. Some recycle bags. I'll have to go check that. Yes, I don't want to forget anything. But I might have another bit of that coffee that's on the stove. I'll just heat it up in a pot on the wood stove. And yeah, Maze doesn't have to be picked up till 2:30, but I'll probably leave here around 1:45, go into Dad's, pick up those tablets, have a little chit chat if he's there. And I got to figure out what I'm going to do for supper. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Alright guys, I'm here in the kitchen. I had to plug you guys in. You guys died, or well, my phone died, so I plugged you in. I've been listening to CBC radio. It's up there on my top of my fridge. I want to talk loud so there's no copyright or whatever, but I was talking to one of my neighbors. The one lives behind me. They're such an awesome couple. They're so talented. They're artists and they create such beautiful pieces of work. Anyways, I said, if you need anything, you know what I mean? And they have a great big water reserve down there. You seen me walk by their house the other day when I went to see that big tree. That's their house. And they have a great big water reserve. They said if we can help ourselves to it anytime we want. So that's fantastic, fantastic. That's just right down the hill, just down the driveway. So that's great. Anyways, I said, if there's anything, I have a whole bunch of vegetables in the basement. And she was like, well, actually a can of beans or whatever. She had a can of my beans, I don't know, a couple of years ago. I said, yes, sure. But I have a warehouse of farm market canned goods that I've canned, and I can't help myself. So I got a little bit of almost everything. So I hope they're not upset, but I just washed them all. I didn't put everything. I still have oodles of stuff down there that I could put. But I got bread and butter pickles. Those are the sweet pickles. Some mushrooms, a couple jars of beans, like green beans, 2 things of sauerkraut, a thing of corn, peas, 2 things of red kidney beans, and 2 carrots. And I want to find a nice basket or something to put it in. I know they're not home today, so I'm thinking I'd put it on their doorstep so when they get home, yeah, just to see. But anyways, I am going to use their water if we need water, because that way I won't have to lug so much going in and out of town. And that's fantastic. She also let me know, Flora is her name, beautiful, beautiful lady. She let me know the fire hall here in our little village has water and are helping people out. So that's fantastic, fantastic. I love how this community where I live is totally pulling together and taking care of everybody, like bit by bit. Honestly, it's, in my opinion, the best place in the world, but I think I'm a little biased, but you know what I mean. It's just a wonderful place. But I'm gonna dry these off. I got my towel there ready to go, and I'm gonna have to drive this down. I'm not gonna try to carry this down, it'd be too heavy. And put them on their doorstep. All right, they're all washed. I have this extra basket, but they don't fit everything in it, so I'm gonna find something to put these in. I just wrote a little note to them because I know they only she only mentioned green beans, but I couldn't help myself. I really couldn't. I have ample downstairs. I really, really do. So like it would take a long time to get rid of. And then I just made a list of the stuff that's in the basket and stuff you should rinse before you eat it. I mean, you could eat it right out of the jar, but it's nice to rinse it off. And yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring this down in a minute, leave it on the doorstep, and it'll be a nice surprise when they get home, I think. They are all delivered. It'll be a nice surprise, I think, when they get home. Oh, I just got back. Oh, you can't see. Garbage truck is out there, or recycle truck, one of them. Exciting. Oh, it's those little things, huh? All right, friends, it's 11:56. I've been in there listening to talk radio, and you just get engulfed in it. I haven't taken advantage of that in so long, but yeah, I'm loving talk radio. Just people talking about this and that, like random topics and stuff. It's so cool. Anyways, I had a package of sausage in the fridge. I poked holes in them, covered them with water. I'm going to boil them, and I'm thinking I'm going to have sauerkraut and sausages. I know this is hot Italian sausage, but sauerkraut and sausage and some other vegetable. I'm going to boil them up because I'm not very good at frying sausages right from raw. My husband's fantastic at it, but I'm not. So I'm going to boil them till they're pretty well cooked, and then I fry them till they crisp up. I had to wash this pot, though, because this is the one the lobsters were cooked in the day of the storm, and it was out in the shop, and it was just like boiled water, but yeah, I'm allergic, but I just put some boiling hot water in it, some dish soap, and gave it a good scrub. So I have to go get the stinking propane tank that was from the barbecue yesterday when we had those hot dogs because we ran out of propane. Luckily, my husband's filling up 2 tanks today at Costco. He's in the city. And I got to bring that one over from the barbecue and hook it back up to here so I can get this sucker boiling. So I can let them cool a bit. The kids, I can fry them up after, but at least this step of the journey will be done. So I'm gonna go get that tank, and I'll be right back. There, 12 o'clock, and she's gonna start heating up to boil. I'll boil these for a while, but yeah, I gotta think what I'm gonna put with it. I mean, they can have a slice of bread and butter. They could have, I wish I had potatoes because I'd boil potatoes, but I'm not gonna go to town to get potatoes to bring back to peel to cook. That's too much work for me. But I have vegetables in the basement, a whole bunch of canned stuff. But yeah, I have lots of sauerkraut and sausage, and yeah, we'll figure out what else to go with it. But I'm just going to sit back, listen to some more talk radio. It's 12 o'clock on the nose now. Well, no, it's 12:01 now. My generator's still going for the fridge. When I get back from getting maize from school, I'll switch it over to the freezer in the basement. And then I'll start working more on supper, but I'll just sit here in the living room, keep an eye on this, and yeah, we'll be good. Good old Harriet. I'm just getting an oven mitt because I think that pot's boiling over there. I just want to take the lid off a little bit, but I was listening again to CBC News Radio. And they were talking to the mayor of Queens County. You Nova Scotians will know what I'm talking about. That's over like between this side of Nova Scotia and the south shore. And yeah, there's a lot of people there without power and stuff. But I'm just coming to move this, just to move it off a little bit. There. That'll boil for 15-20 minutes or so. I gotta be careful because I lock the doorknob whenever I open this. Not every time, but I almost locked myself out this morning. I gotta do this. And that's all I need is to lock myself out when everybody in the house is asleep. 6 o'clock in the morning. There. But I'm just gonna boil that. I keep thinking of my neighbor Saritha. I can't help it. She's just there. Her kids are concerned for her. I'm sure they are. They all live away. And they did contact one of her friends, which is nice. I told her I'd call some of her kids to let them know she's okay, but she doesn't have their numbers because it's stored on the phone, and of course there's no power. So her kids know that she's okay. But I'm just like, she's over there in a quiet house, just by herself. I'm just like, now that I'm listening to this radio like I am today, because I haven't had a chance to sit down to listen to the radio and just sit and listen. She needs a radio. I feel like she needs a radio. When I go into town today, I might look to see. I don't know if she has a radio over there and just needs batteries. I don't know. I might check with her because if this is going on for another 2 or 3 days, because last I heard it's going to be Saturday, maybe Friday at 11 o'clock at night. Yeah, I do want to pick her up a newspaper though. So we'll see. But I'm just waiting on those sausages. My mind's just twirling. Supper sorted. Well, for the most part. they'll have a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a smorgasbord of kind of supper, but that's the way it's going to have to be. And I don't know what time my husband's going to be back tonight. He asked me if I'd make a list of stuff that I need at Costco, and I don't know what I need. I said we could use some more pepperoni because that comes in handy for a good snack. These guys all eat pepperoni. And he's going to fill up those propane tanks, which is fantastic. I know before the snow flies, I want to have all our propane tanks filled up. And I guess it's the cheapest place is at Costco. And I hardly ever go to the city. Maybe once, maybe twice a year, maybe. And, but he goes up there fairly often because he has meetings and all that stuff. So anyways, he can get those filled. So we have those on reserve. And I don't know. I have garbage bags. Like, I'm thinking of the stuff I usually ask for. Those tin, aluminum trays, dishwasher tabs, laundry soap, toilet paper. I have all that stuff. Cheese string things. I have those. I know it's good. We get mushrooms there. For you guys that go to Costco on a regular basis, because I've only ever been to Costco less than 10 times in my whole life. So I don't really know what they had there. I know they have a whole bunch of stuff. I used to buy wine kits there because I used to make wine all the time. And they were reasonably priced there. So, but I haven't done that in years. What are some good deals that you can find at Costco? Now, I know in the States it's different than in Canada. Everything is different. Some things are similar, but some things are different. But what are some things you think, if you've watched me for a while, that I would use? I don't know. I really don't know. Because I'm not there enough. And it's a huge store, and there's so much stuff, and I don't know. So anyways, if I can think of a few things, I'll shoot them off a message when I head into town when I get reception. And just gonna wing it. So anyways, I'll be back in a little bit. We'll shut those sausages off, head to town. I might not pick up a radio for her right away, because when I go over tonight, I'll find out if she has one, because I could bring some batteries over. I'm just like, it's just so quiet, and I love quiet. I really do, but I'm used to noise and chaos and frenzy and stuff. She's over there. I'd offered for her to come over here, but she can't get over here. That's the thing. So, yeah, we'll see. Anyways, I'll be back. Just yakking. Maritime news with Bob Murphy right now. All right, I'm going to go out and check those sausages. They've been going for a while. My radio's still going. That's my little nest right there. Got my bag there, the radio there, and I've been sitting there. Got my little tongs here. I had to go down and turn this down to medium just because the flames are going up around the side and stuff, so we'll see. These have been bubbling for a while now. I'll probably shut them off in a minute. The generator's still going strong, though. I haven't had to put gas in it, so that's good. I might have to put it in when I get back or before I leave. We'll see if it's still running. And then I'll switch it over to the freezer downstairs. But yeah, these will be done soon. They're probably done now. With sausages, I'm always paranoid. I want to make sure that they're done completely, because the color of the meat when it comes to pork sausages isn't all that drastically different than when it's raw, and I'm always scared that it's not done. So I'm going to boil these for a few more minutes, and then I'll shut them off, and I'm going to leave them right in the pot with the hot water, because it'll stay hot for a while. And then when I get back from getting maize, the girls will be home from school, I'll fry them up. I'll open a jar of sauerkraut, and I might, before I leave, get out of here, Hornet or whatever you are, put a couple jars of vegetables on the wood stove when I leave, like on the back burner kind of thing. I don't know, we'll see. Well, I haven't shut those sausages off yet. I think I'll shut them off in a minute, but I'm going to go out and get some more firewood for the wood stove So if I do want to heat up vegetables, I'll heat it up on the wood stove because I can just let it sit there and it'll work out good. And, oh, Medea and Evie are here. Just a minute. All right, it's 1:24. Medea and Evie just left for a visit. He might come back today, but I think he's going to his daddy's. He's just waiting. She's just waiting to hear from him. Just get my bag. I just shut that pot off. I'm leaving it right out there on the stove. Shut the radio off. And just trying to think what I was going to do. Maybe go to the dollar store. Oh, I wanted to see if I can get one of those lights that I have. Maybe they got a new stock in because I didn't have any the other day when I went in for those battery operated lights. They really didn't have any, but maybe they do because I'd get one for me, one for Saritha. And yeah, we'll see. We'll see. So I'm going to head to town because I got to pick up Maze for 2:30. I'll stop to Dad's, get those tablets. Oh, I keep looking at the stove to see what time it is. 1:24. So yeah, we'll see. I'll be back. Okay, even though I tested the run, like if I picked Maze up at 2:30, I'm still back before the kids get home on the bus. I was back in time. I'm just scared. So I left a note to say I just went to get Maze, be back in a minute. And yeah, that's what I got to do to make myself feel better. I also have one jug I got to fill up when I get to Dad's. I used it to clean that. I used it to clean Harriet is what I did. I was going to say the lobster pod, but I already gave her a name, so I got to respect that. I'll fill that up, get the kids' tablets. I'm going to stop to the DS and, yeah, figure out what the heck I'm going to do with my life, as Twister sister said. Also, for documentation purposes, and if you're interested, my generator did just run out of gas just when Medea got here, but it was for my fridge, and I will leave it till I get back. I'll put some gas in it and then hook it up to my basement deep freezer, but things have been running all day. I haven't opened that porch freezer that, you know, I had charging up for this morning and stuff, so it was nice and cold in there, and those bags of ice were still frozen solid. None of it had even leaked or melted or anything, so it's all good. We're all sitting pretty. So yeah, let's go to the big city of Digby. Well, I made it into Dad's. I stopped at the dollar store. They didn't have any of those battery operated lights left, so we'll probably give her one of mine. Picked up some more batteries, and I'm just at Dad's now. I seen Dad over to the mall just on his afternoon outing, so I said I'm just going to stop over and pick up those tablets. I got my jug to fill up, and then I'll go get Maze, and then we'll head home. So I'll check you back in a bit. All right, I don't know what Dad had cooking, but it smells good, whatever he had for lunch, because it's still in the house. I don't know. I don't see a slow cooker going or anything, but he has his corn on the cob, some garden fresh beans, some carrots, and potatoes in there. He's going to boil up with whatever the heck he's going to have. But something's smelling good in here, and I don't know what it is because I don't see where he's cooking. But I did get my jug filled up. I got my bag of tablets. We're going to head over to the school and see if I can get Maze, and then we'll head home. All right, it's about 13 after 2. I'm a little bit early, but I was hoping I could sneak into the school and get him before the big rush, but I don't know. What time is it? Yeah, 2:13. So we'll see if the door's open. If it is, I might sweep in there, but I don't know. We made it home, Maze. Oh, way, oh. Oh, the Bengals. All right, we beat the girls home, which is good. I'm always paranoid about that, even though I know they'd be fine. Put that back in the van, hun. I'm just going to get another armload of wood and put it in the wood fire, and then deal with those sausages after the girls get home. All right, the kids are home from school. I got the fire pumping again, so that's good. Got a pot of water. I think I'm going to make Mr. Noodles to go with this. I know that sounds not good, but 5 potatoes, I make potatoes. I'm going to make probably 6 packs of Mr. Noodles. I think it's what the people in the States call ramen noodles. I don't know. They don't have it very often, but that can go with the sausage and sauerkraut and peas. That's what the kids requested, peas. That's the home canned sauerkraut. Just a little bit of each. So it's going to be a salt-filled kind of thing, but we still have lots of fruit in the house and everything, and it's something different. But I'm going to open these peas, put them in this pot, put them on the wood stove, then go deal with those sausages. I'm going to boil this pot on that stove where the sausages are now, and bring out a frying pan to put the sausages in so I could fry them. So yeah, let's get moving. All right, there we go. It won't take too long to heat up, and then I'll set it on the back burner there. I also put some of that coffee from this morning in this little pot. Yeah, that's what I'm fiending for right now, I'm telling you. I'm sleepy. I planned on taking a nap today, but I just kind of vegged instead, which is kind of nice too, but now I'm regretting not having an actual kink. All right, this pot is still kind of warm, but they're pretty well like boiled cooked, but I'm going to put them in from this into this, and then I'll take this pot off and start boiling that water for the noodles. All right, they're starting to sizzle up, which is nice. I just put the pot on. That won't take very long to boil, and once it boils, those noodles take 5 minutes to cook, no big deal. And the peas are on the wood stove, so I'll check those in a minute. Just don't want them to scorch to the bottom or anything. Just stir them around once in a while. But yeah, I have it on medium high. Medium high. So yeah, it's only early. It's only like 3 o'clock, but I just wanted to do this while I have the energy to do it, and that'll be that. Alright, I got 6 packs of that Mr. Noodle. That water is good and hot. I turned these way down to low because they're pretty well done. I just wanted to brown them a bit. Some of them are darker than others. The other side isn't so dark, but whatever. And I'm going to do these up quick. Alright, they're in the pot. I turned it down to low, but I turn it back up to medium just so it gets going. Once they soften up, that'll be pretty much it. I need to check those peas on the wood stove. I got Mally to stir them a minute ago, so then I'm going to have my glorious coffee. Misha's outside playing with her friend Devin. And the other kids are in the house, but yeah, see, it just breaks apart so fast and easy. I strain all the water out of it and put the seasoning pack on like that. You can leave it soupy and leave some of the broth in there, I guess, but we never do. We never do. I'll just go out and check these. Oh, it's nice and toasty. Like, my toes feel so nice here. Yeah. These peas are already cooked and everything. They just need to be warmed up a bit. And it's on a nice hot stove top. They could be mixed up right with the noodles. I didn't even check my coffee, but I liked it to be nice. Yeah, it's steaming already, so that'll be good when I sit down to drink it. Lovely, lovely. See, this is a struggle for me with no electricity. I like to get supper ready all early, so it just needs to be reheated, but without electricity, I know you can reheat food, but it's a few extra steps. It's easier just to make it when it's time to eat. So now it's about 3:30. Supper's pretty well ready, and it's kind of early to have supper, but everything's all ready. So, oh well. I'm about to strain those noodles, and I'll probably bring all the stuff in the house and work with it there, and I'll meet you back in the kitchen. All right, this is going to be one of the kids' suppers. I put a little layer of sauerkraut underneath. I know Mally likes sauerkraut, so she'll probably have more. I could just cut up the sausage with a side of peas and a little bit of noodles, and that's going to be supper. Ready to dig in? I know I am. Okay, I have a plate ready for Saritha. Hopefully she'll like it. But
I'm vegetarian.
Yeah, she didn't want a sausage. She's having seconds of the noodles and cabbage and peas. She said it's the best meal she's ever eaten. I'm going to wrap it up and bring it over now while it's still hot. So I know it's early, but she might want to eat it now. Either way, it's all done. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. All right, I'm on my way to bring over Saritha's supper. It's like 4 o'clock. Misha's over across the road playing with her friend Devin. The girls are all in there eating. Maze is in there. My teenager should be home any second now. But I want to bring this over to her while it's still hot. I'm going to ask her about that radio too to see if she has one. I just went and got some more wood from the basement because it's good and dry. To load this up again. Then I'm going to have my coffee. I still haven't had that yet, but I need to have it. Well, I finally got my coffee. I just went out and put some gas in the generator. Tried to get it started and I couldn't, so I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. But I hauled my son down from upstairs to go get it going because I plugged it into the freezer down in the basement. But I know it's loaded with gas. I messed with the throttle and stuff, I think, but whatever. I'll get him to do it. I'm tired. He's got it going. I can hear it. It drones. That's good. My freezers are still frozen. Bags of ice in there are still frozen, just like the day I bought them at the store. Thank you, Marquise. Alright, it's 5 o'clock. I'm going to set you guys outside in the truck to charge up a bit because you're low. I had my coffee. Chit-chatted with my teenager a bit. And yeah, I still feel like I could have a little kink, but Misha's outside playing, so I don't dare do that. Where's my charger? I gotta go find it. Alright, friends. Well, it is... it's after 7. It's about 7:30. I ended up washing all the dishes that needed to be washed. I was just soaking that pot because that's cheese stuck to it and it's stuck. So, yeah, that's all done. I went down to the store and got Tostito chips because I packed the kids' lunches. I put salsa and Tostito chips and a few other things in there, and their lunches are all packed before it gets dark. The fire is still going. I just have it kind of simmering or whatever. And, yeah, the kids are playing. My husband's not home yet, but that's okay. We're going through. We're pulling through. And the generator's still going for the downstairs freezer. I'll probably rotate that here in a little bit. And pretty soon I'll have to start lighting the candles and stuff. Alright, friends, well, day 6. I'm getting them edited. This is still September 18th. I've edited 3 videos today, and it is 17 after 11 in the morning. I'm going to stop after this one because I'm tired and I have to go rotate laundry and all that stuff. But yes, I wanted to get as many edited as I can while the kids are at school and there's nobody here at the house, so it's all good. But this day was a good day. I did get those tablets charged up all the way, so it made for a really good evening. Not that I want to depend on electronics all the time, but the kids were getting a bit stir crazy, and that way they can just not be picking at, each other and me and fighting and all that kind of stuff. So that worked out good. The supper was really good. Saritha really appreciated that one too. I forgot she really loves sauerkraut, so I remember after I dropped that off, she was like, oh, because I said, I forget if you like sauerkraut or not. And I had given her a jar of sauerkraut after I canned that before. And yeah, she loves sauerkraut, so she thought that was really good. And yeah, I mean, cooking outside was easy. I'm just so not used to washing dishes all the time, and that seems like I'm a big baby. It's true, because I used to have to hand wash dishes all the time. Like for years, I didn't have a dishwasher until we moved into a house, and we, yeah. Anyways, it was just that sort of thing, a lot of lugging and heating water and stuff, so it's not the end of the world. We got through it, and it really wasn't that bad, but yeah, that was a bigger chore for me personally if I had to pick something. The heating for washing and all that stuff. Wasn't a fan, but we did it. Yeah. So anyways, yeah, I didn't get a chance to actually end this video when I filmed it. Like I see I didn't put an ending on it, so I thought I'd pop in here. And yeah, I've still been filming since the hurricane, so I still have a few videos to upload and stuff, but we're all good. We're all good. It is Wednesday today. The kids are in school, and yeah, things are going good. I just put frozen baked spaghetti in the oven about 45 minutes ago.
Oh, I have a tickle in my nose. And that's what the kids are going to have for supper because I don't really feel like cooking today. So that's what freezer meals are there for. So I just put it in at 200 and it's just going to go for a few hours till it defrosts because it was rock solid. And yeah, I know that's something that they'll gobble up anyway, so it's all good, all good. So with that, I'm going to say peace, love, and happiness today and every single day. Please like, share, and subscribe if you so choose, but if not, that's okay too. I still love ya. I still want all the happiness in the world for each and every one of you out there. I certainly do. I really, really honest and truly do. Yes, I do. So, okay, guys, with that, I'm going to say have a good night or have a good morning, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Boink.